Hey everyone, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. So do me a favor before we get started. I need you to hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. Also, check me out on IG, elevation_mentor. So how are you? All right. So today we're going to talk about this book that I'm reading, and it is called The 4 Hour Work Week. Have you all read this already before? If yes, let me know in the comments. If no, let me know in the comments too. So, just going to share a few things that I thought were interesting from the book. Basically, this is a business book. Speaking of businesses, how is your business going? How's your business going? So, as far as the business goes, you want to work on that 30 minutes every day, whether you feel like it or not. So, how is it going? I do know a couple of people who they have decided on the business, but have you started working on it? Now that's a different story. So, how many of you are still trying to decide which business to start? And then how many have decided, but you haven't started? And then there are other people who they've been in this entrepreneurship space for decades already. If that is you, my email is below. Email me and I'm going to bring you onto the show, right? So back to this book, The 4 Hour Work Week. So entrepreneurship is something that the general population is not taught entrepreneurship, right? So you're taught, go to school, get a job, right? However, there's this whole different segment of opportunity out here called entrepreneurship. So have you thought about traveling over? All right, so back to this book, The 4 Hour Work Week. Have you read it already? And if so, what did you get from it? So I just saw a couple of things that are interesting. So in the book, it says, the vast majority of people will never find a job that can be an unending source of fulfillment. So that is not the goal here. To free time and automate income is. So I thought that was an interesting statement because, as you know, there's a large percentage of people who are in jobs that they're not satisfied with. I think the statistic says 70%, something like that, somewhere in the 70s. So what most people do is they hop from job to job, or if they are courageous, they'll hop from career to career. And then a lot of people will just stay where they are 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, even though they're not fulfilled. So this statement was interesting. It says that the vast majority of people will never find a job that can be an unending source of fulfillment. So that is not the goal here. To be free time, to free time and automate income is. So instead of looking for this job that's going to fulfill you, what is it? What is this job? I hope that I will eventually find out what fulfills me. That is not the goal. The goal is to free time, have time freedom, and automate your income. So that's kind of a mindset shift, right? That's a mindset shift that some people have and other people don't. Of course, there are some people on this side that they already have time freedom because they try not to work. But we're not talking about those people. We're talking about the people who are at jobs and they're looking for that thing that's going to fulfill them. So, one more time, the vast majority of people will never find a job that can be an unending source of fulfillment. So, that is not the goal here. So, free time and automate income is. So, I think that's interesting. I also don't want to make sure that I don't trash the 9 to 5. The 9 to 5 is very important. You can use that as an investment for your next stepping stone, right? So, to free time and automate income is the goal. So, how are you going to free your time? And how are you going to automate your income? That's the next step after the mind shift. Okay, the next thing's interesting. Inactivity is not the goal. Doing that which excites you is. So, for the people who are in unfulfilling jobs and you're trying to get to retirement, like I want to be retired. Inactivity is not the goal. Doing that which excites you is. Because when you become retired, will you be satisfied then? If you talk to some people that are retired, what would they tell you? Are any retired people watching me now? What would you say about retirement? Put it in the comments and share with the people that want to be retired now. People that are already retired, share in the comments with people that want to be retired. Are you loving it? Or are you thinking that you might as well be working? Well, everybody is different. So share. Share. All right. Inactivity is not the goal. Doing that which excites you is. All right. And then lastly, he talks about many retirements throughout life. So instead of waiting until you get to the end, like work, 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 work. And then when I get to the end, then I'm going to retire. He talks about taking many retirements throughout life and not holding everything to the end. So, kind of like enjoying your life now through these many retirements throughout life instead of waiting to the end because you don't know what's at that end. So, this is what I am reading: The 4-Hour Work Week. These are kind of um, mindset shifts. And then he goes into the business part of it. How are you going to free your time? How are you going to automate your income? All right. So I just thought I would share that. Do me a favor, if you like the channel, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. If you have a friend who is interested in improving their finances, hit that share button. So feel free to leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts Also, if you are interested in building a rental portfolio, click on this link below, join the waitlist. This is if you're interested in buying your first home or if you're interested in building a portfolio. Click on the link, join the waitlist for the real estate group, where we will do this as a community of people. All right. So thank you for watching, everyone. Feel free to share your comments, your opinions. Real estate is important for building wealth. However, you need some sort of business with that real estate. So what's your business? How is it going? Have you started? Let me know. All right. Don't forget, on your way out, hit this like button. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.